Mississippi, a couple of states tied together through history and a couple of schools that share some common ground are going to lock horns once again in the battle for the Golden Boot. A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. It's the LSU Tigers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame, one of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers offense will go on the attack first. LSU had to fight for every bit of it, but they took home the boot the last time they saw the Razorbacks.
Yeah, close game. Those rivalry games are fun to watch, especially when they go down to the wire. And LSU did what they needed to do to get the boot, to take it back. Now it's on the line today, Palmer.
That's what the LSU coaching staff was so happy about, was that their team could handle their emotions in a rivalry game like that against Arkansas and do the things you need to do to win it late.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. With the catch, it's Green. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the...
Could be an alley. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Dropping back, it's Levin. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways. But
breaks into the open. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. And they're able to make the tackle.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Man, what a job by this defense. What a response. Not the ideal start, but they come down the field, get a goal line situation, third and goal, and you bow your necks, and you're physical, and you get the big...
They got him! Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession, right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown, but now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
Looking for space. It's Russell. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he could even get started. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Dave.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Push ahead on the sneak. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the counter. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Well, you came into this one thinking it might be a defensive struggle, and how about this unit? How aggressive have they been early in the game? They're just getting after their opponent, and they come away scoring the first points of the game here in the second quarter with a safety.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Durham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This rivalry picked up steam when the Razorbacks joined the SEC, and man, some of the names that have had moments: Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, Matt Jones, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, all of it over a Golden Boot.
And been playing since 1901. You think about all the great rivalries in college football, especially in the South. This is one of the best ones here. Not always have been in the same conference, but they've played a lot of times, David, and it gets hot every time they meet.
And the boot is the shape of Arkansas with the shape of Louisiana, so obviously close proximity, bragging rights on the line.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Here's a little room there, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Got a man. It's Russell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Jackson will throw. Now improvising. trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Harris. On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Handoff, Caden Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Levitt. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football's coming from, and great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he...
Maybe a crease, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown LSU! And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Not a lot. Left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity.
There he goes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Plows through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Razorbacks take their first time out. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out quickly. And they get him down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Going to try to get it himself. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Back to pass on second down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
That was a big touchdown for them, too, because they're still trailing. They've got a lot of work ahead of them here in the second half, but I think that's going to give them a lot of confidence now going into halftime. I can't wait to see what they do here in the second half.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Number 12, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Jackson will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 25. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Handoff, Durham running left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Picks up the first down. He now has 110 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys?
Finding some room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Durham. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly, and you get your eyes on the quarterback, and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in.
Got room on the return. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Some rivalries forged in excellence, some in geographical proximity, and that's what we have once the Razorbacks join the SEC. Someone had the brilliant idea, we need a big golden boot that looks like the two states, and it's one of the most hotly contested rivalry games of the year.
And big is the right word. It's 4 feet tall. It's 200 pounds. It's 24-karat gold. Palmer, this is the trophy you want to win. There's some bad trophies out there, but this boot is a big deal.
It fills your trophy case. It's got girth. It's got weight. You appreciate that. I know everyone's going to say, no, Italy's the boot. No, it's not. Louisiana, Arkansas, and the Golden Boot Trophy. That's what it's all about.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire.
A lot of space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Caden Durham again. LSU will get a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff, Caden Durham. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. Final standings of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Makes the grab. It's Durham. The offense coughs it up. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nothing wrong. It's back, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete.
I'll tell you, you've got to give this defense credit. That was only his second catch of the game. He came into this as one of the best receivers in all of college football, but this defense had a plan. They have shut him down. They have limited him, and that's why they're winning right now.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Runs through a tackle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it.
Got a little grass. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He's got 69 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Makes a man miss. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Under fire. Keeps it going. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Flips it out in the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. On the option. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Running inside. It's Berry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Got it. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. The sure hands, it's Harris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that lap.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Jackson will throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. There is joy all across the bayou as LSU takes down Arkansas in the battle for the Golden Boot. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.